Okay, back again. So here we are inside the van, and this is the panel we have. On the top right corner there, you can see there's some gaps around that particular inner drive interface. That's the back panel is the one that's being replaced. The original hole you see there was for that other inverter, so it won't actually look like that in the future. So up the top there we have our water pump, our hot water system, and the fans for the fridge. We've got a couple of, top right, as I said, is the inverter controller, a couple of USB points there. If I just open that up, so we got some 5 volt 2.4 amp points, 4 of them, which is very handy. And then of course our main informational display here. Yeah, currently we're now at 93%, which is pretty awesome. We've had a little bit of sunshine today, not a great deal, as in direct sunlight, and it's really boosted it up pretty quick. So if we just scroll down, so currently it's just only putting in 15 amps, but it's overcast outside, as I said before. So that's, in reality, that's doing quite a marvellous job. There's your breakdown there. There's 15.3 amps going into the battery at present. We've got 11.8 or 12 now coming off of 5 panels up top, and 5 amps coming off of 2 panels. Bearing in mind we're under trees and overcast, so yeah, as I said, it's doing pretty good. Our water tank levels fresh and grey, the temp in the cabinet, Caravan level, pitch and roll level, and our barometer, and back to normal. So that's our panel. But the big thing is we got these 2 300 amp hour lithium batteries under here that Dan's put in, one just tucked in under there, and that one. Our fuses and everything sitting over here. Don't ask me what those things are flashing. Dan did tell me, but I've forgotten already. Maybe I can get him to do a video to tell you guys. And then we come around here, and down in here there's our 2600 watt inverter sitting in there, in that cupboard. And then down in the bottom cupboard we have our, bit dark in there, but our 240 volt charger on that side, our DC to DC that side, that thing with the flashing light, that's our pitch and roll system, and our TriStar system sitting in down there. So I'll just do this cupboard up. Basically what all of that means is we have one heck of an awesome system, and it does, it really does do the job. As I said previously, we've been running quite a bit of gear on this, but I've not been what would you say, conservative in what I've been running. I've even ran the 240 volt charger to charge the auxiliary battery in the back of the car off of this system while we've been using it ourselves as well. So as I said earlier, we came to Yanchep here at the National Park on Wednesday. It is now Sunday. Wednesday afternoon it was sunny. Thursday it was overcast all day. Friday it was overcast. I think we might have got maybe a little bit of clear sunlight, possibly an hour of clear sunlight, without us being in the shade, because we do have trees all around us. Saturday overcast, and today is overcast. So considering that we've basically been sitting in overcast weather, This system has done an amazing job. Dan at OffGrid certainly advised us correctly when we told him everything we wanted to do. I think this is going to well and truly exceed what we need. Obviously anybody can push it to its absolute limits, to the fail point. I mean, you try, like this system will run our 3 kilowatt air conditioner, which is quite a feat in itself, because as I said, the inverter's actually a 2600 watt inverter. So those two huge batteries down there also obviously give a lot of punch into that inverter for it to be able to work so well. We have probably, I think the biggest draws, I think I said in the other video, the biggest draw we've had on the system has been running the kettle, the toaster and the microwave at the same time. So that's a massive draw. And if I turn this on here, oops, hold it a bit longer, there we go. So that's the inverter control, so that'll come on, it'll give us a reading there. So if I go onto this one, right, that's the watts, that will show us the watts we're pulling in kilowatts. So if I go back over to here and we'll just take a look, bear with me, I'm rattling this around. I should have Elaine in here helping me, but she's done a runner. So if I just drop that kettle on a second, there you go, you can see now that kettle's pulling 2030 kilowatts. Right, it's dropping down a bit as it's kicked off. So that's just the kettle on its own. I should have set up a bit better. I didn't think about this. I just suddenly thought I'd show you that, but I was gonna get the microwave and the toaster and that going just to show you how well it does. But as usual, I've jumped into the video and I haven't set up properly. I'll do another one later for that, but this is just to give you an idea. And truly, if you're looking for any electrical work to be done on your van, mobile home, etc., Dan is a fully licensed electrician, does 240 and 12 volt, does an amazing job. We'll sit and discuss with you first what you need out of a system, and does quality work, really good install. So I'll leave it there, and I'll get myself better organised and we'll see how far we can push this system later on. Thanks, see ya.